Israel, do whatever you have to do to survive as a Jewish state.
2026 will be the year that we make Iran great again.
Hit Iran. Blow it off the map.
I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel to our dying day.
What legacy will Lindsey Graham leave behind? The Republican senator passed away suddenly on Sunday, prompting an outpouring of reactions from around the world. Graham was closely involved in U.S. foreign policy during both terms of Trump's presidency, particularly in the Middle East, where he advocated strong support for Israel, hawkish policies towards Iran, and the use of America's military force abroad. This was true as far back as 2003, when Graham was a strong advocate of action against Iraq.
Saddam Hussein is giving aid and comfort, training and assistance to al-Qaeda murderers. He has weapons of mass destruction. He is lying when he says he doesn't. He is a danger to our country and the world.
Yet other views have been less consistent. Back in 2013, when Egypt's military seized power from the democratically elected government and cracked down on its opponents, Graham was initially critical.
Even though the Brotherhood overplaying their hand started this, we can't support what the military is doing in response. I would tell the generals that we're going to suspend all aid until you allow a democratic transition.
But after taking power, Graham would later support the Egyptian general turned president Abdel Fattah el-Sisi.
I believe President el-Sisi is the right man, and I will do everything I can to support him and the people of Egypt as they try to transition from chaos to order and deal with terrorism.
Graham also strongly condemned the murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi, calling the kingdom's crown prince Mohammed bin Salman toxic and threatening to sanction the hell out of Saudi Arabia.
The relationship between Saudi Arabia and the United States cannot move forward. We will start sanctioning those involved with the killing of Mr. Khashoggi. We'll make a definitive statement that MBS is responsible for it.
But despite the fallout, Graham developed a close relationship with Saudi and has been one of the leading figures behind the push for the kingdom's normalization with Israel. Yet the senator is perhaps best known for his strong support for Israel, where his death was mourned by senior officials.
Israel has lost one of the great champions of the American-Israeli alliance.
The people of Israel will always remember and will always cherish his exceptional friendship.
There's just no one like him.
He was a frequent visitor of the Jewish state and a strong supporter of its policies, including in occupied territory.
This territory has a rich Jewish history. I am standing on one of the most important pieces of ground in the state of Israel. So the idea of this territory going to somebody else is off the table.
That support was so strong that Graham received growing criticism from the America First wing of the Republican Party, who argued that the senator was placing foreign interests ahead of America's.
He was so concerned with our security that he actually fought the Prime Minister of Israel on keeping America's aid or actually increasing it.
I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel to our dying day.
These accusations only intensified when Graham took an extremely hard line on Israel's wars on Gaza and Lebanon.
Put Hamas on a time clock to achieve the goal of disarmament, and if you don't, unleash Israel to go finish off Hamas. If Hezbollah refuses to give up their heavy weapons, we fly with Israel to take Hezbollah out.
He went so far as to suggest that Israel should act in Gaza as America had against Japan in World War II.
We decided to end the war by bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki with nuclear weapons. That was the right decision. Give Israel the bombs they need to end the war.
A strong supporter of the Iran war, the senator had repeatedly called to overthrow the country's leadership.
If this regime is still standing, will be 100 years of chaos.
He remained an influential figure in Trump's foreign policy orbit, so much so that Iranian state TV publicly announced his passing.
خبر خوبیه که دوست دارم یک بار دیگه براتون بخونم. لینزی گراهام سناتور ضد ایرانی به درک واصل شد.
Graham's passing will no doubt leave a gaping hole in the web of officials influencing Trump's foreign policy decisions. The question is whether his worldview of U.S. power abroad and strong support for Israel can outlive him for much longer.